Good morning. I hope everybody is well and that you've slept well. Welcome to another Wake Up Yoga with Sally and the usual suspects. My dad Jeff, my mum Jenny. There are a couple of dogs around as well. It is Tuesday. So this is the second, it is Tuesday, it is the second Wake Up Yoga of the week. So let's get started. Let's go and head over to my mat. We are going to start off laying down this morning, so if you don't have a mat, then just a bit of carpeted floor or a rug or a towel or a blanket or something like that. Gypsy's going to be super happy because she loves it when we lay down on the floor. It means she can lick our faces. Okay.
Don't have to demonstrate.
No, not me.
Okay, so we're actually going to start off in a position called crocodile this morning. So we're laying on our front with our legs together. We're going to cross our arms so that our fingertips reach our opposite elbow, and we're just going to bring our forehead to rest on our wrists. I'm getting my ear legs. Again, if you just rest the area directly in between your eyebrows on your wrists, that is actually kind of like a pressure point, and that aids relaxation. So we're just going to start off by laying in this position and breathing slowly and deeply in and out through our nose. Still trying to really use your abdomen, so you'll really feel your tummy pushing against the floor as you inhale fully. And your lower back will raise up slightly. And then as you exhale, you'll feel your lower back go back down. So you'll also feel your chest pushing against the floor as you inhale. Try to inhale as deeply as you can, as fully as you can. And exhale as completely as you can. Try not to go back to sleep, of course. Okay, inhale and look up. We're going to come first of all into Sphinx pose. So place your elbows directly underneath your shoulders and your arms, your lower arms coming forward so that they're parallel with each other. Our legs are together, so we look like a sphinx. Okay, and we're going to just make a small movement as we inhale. We're going to look up, try to bring our head back as far as we can and push our chest forwards. Exhale, we're going to relax, let our head come back down again. And again, we're going to inhale in Sphinx and hold. Really trying to bring your head back as far as you can. Push your chest forwards. Okay, now I want you to bring your arms out straight in front of you. And just bring your chin to the floor so that you're looking forwards. And first of all, we're just going to try to lift the right arm up a little bit off the floor, palm facing down still. Exhale, lower. The same with the left arm. Inhale, raise. Exhale, lower. And now we're going to try to do arms together at the same time. Inhale, raise your arms. Keep on looking forwards. Exhale, lower. Good. Okay, now we're going to bring our arms by our side with our palms facing up. I'm going to turn our head to one side. Try to bring your ear to the mat if you can. You're really turning your head. Inhale. Turn your head so that you're facing towards the floor, and then exhale, turn your head to the other side. Again, try to bring your ear to the mat. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale to the other side. Prim. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the other side. We're going to go once more to each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, now inhale. Come back to the center. Now try to bring your hands together behind your back and interlock your fingers, and try to push your chest up and away from the floor. So we're sliding our hands down so that we're bringing them towards our feet. Obviously they're nowhere near our feet, but towards our feet in that direction. And relax. Now place your palms either side of your head and just push up. And we're going to come back into extended child's pose. So bringing your bottom back to your heels, keeping your arms straight ahead of you, and bring your forehead to the mat. Breathe slowly and deeply. Okay, now coming up onto all fours. We're going to walk both of our hands a little bit further forward, keeping our hips above our knees, keeping our arms straight, bring our forehead down to the mat into puppy pose. Really good stretch for the shoulders and the upper back. If you find it difficult to bring your forehead all the way down to the mat, you can put a cushion or a block or something. You can bring your forehead down to that instead of all the way down to the floor. Okay, good. Now coming up to tabletop position. Okay, so remember, in tabletop position we want to have our hands directly underneath our shoulders. Spread the fingers on our hands so we've got a stable base. If you do have problems with your wrists, then you can have your hands slightly further forwards to take direct pressure off of the wrist. Our knees should be underneath our hips, about hip distance apart. I'm just going to start off by inhaling, raising the left arm straight out in front of us at about shoulder level, reaching the fingertips as far forward as we can, and then exhaling down. Same thing with the right arm. Inhale up to about shoulder level, reach right forwards, exhale down. We're going to do twice more with each arm. Inhale left, exhale down. Inhale, lift your right. Exhale down. Again with the left. Inhale. Exhale. And last of all with the right. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to do the same thing with our legs now, starting with the left. We're going to lift our leg out behind us at about hip level, bringing it straight, pointing our toe, inhaling as we bring it up, exhale down. Now with the right, inhale up, point your toes, exhale down. Twice more with each leg. Inhale left, raise, exhale down. Inhale, raise your right, exhale down. Once more with each leg. Inhale left, raise up behind you, exhale down. And last of all with the right. Inhale. Exhale. Good. You know what's coming next. I'm sure you do. We're going to do balancing table. So we're going to try to raise our left arm and our right leg at the same time. Okay, so opposing arm and leg, otherwise you're going to fall over. So inhale, reach your left fingertips right forward, point your right toes, and exhale. Very good. And the same thing on the other side. We're going to raise our right arm, left leg, inhale. Really reach forward with your fingertips, point your toes, making your body as long as possible, and exhale. Fabulous. Okay, just give your wrists a little bit of a shake, your hands a bit of a shake, just to loosen them off. Okay, now we're going to come into a seated position. If you can, sit on the floor. But if you really do feel uncomfortable sitting on the floor, please do sit on a cushion or a folded blanket. And okay, right, we're going to start off by rotating our head. So sit comfortably with a straight back. We're going to look down initially to our laps, bring our right ear around to our right shoulder, back to look up at the ceiling, left ear to left shoulder and back down. to the floor again, just nice and slowly. Back the other way. Okay, and once more in each direction. Nice, slow, controlled movement. Okay, now bringing your fingertips onto your shoulders. We're going to make shoulder rotations, drawing circles with our elbows. So trying to join our elbows in the center if we can. Trying to bring our elbows as far back as we can. Okay. Good. How are we doing for time? 10 minutes left. Okay, we're going to now just place our right hand down on the floor to our right side. And we're going to bring our left arm up, bring it towards our ear, palm facing down towards the floor. We're just going to try to reach out to the right side with our left hand, so we're getting a stretch all the way down our left side. Now try to see if you can turn your head and look up to your palm. You'll feel that stretch increase. Okay, and bring your arm back up to the ceiling and back down. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So placing your left palm down on the floor on the left side. Inhale your right arm up, bringing it towards your ear, palm facing down to the floor. Reach right out to the left side. Try to turn your head to look up towards the palm of your right hand. Good, and release. We're now going to practice a seated twist. So sitting with your legs crossed if you can. We're going to inhale and raise our arms up to about shoulder level. And we're going to exhale, twist to the right side, bringing your left hand onto your right thigh, your right hand onto the floor behind you, or your cushion behind you if you're sitting on a cushion. And we want to try to bring our right hand in as close to our bottom as we can so that we're sitting up nice and straight as we twist. Turn your head to look over your right shoulder. And you can use your left hand that's on your right thigh to just pull you around slightly further into the twist. Good. And release, coming back to the front. Again, arms at shoulder level. Exhale, twist to the left. Bring your right hand onto your left thigh. Your left hand onto the floor, as close into your bottom as you can, so you're still sitting up tall and straight as you twist. And again, looking behind your left shoulder as far as you can. Use your left hand as like a lever to pull yourself slightly further into the twist. coming back to the front again. Okay, we're just going to move Gypsy a little bit to the side. Good girl, good girl. There we go. We bring our legs straight out in front of us.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, and we're going to bend our right knee, bringing our hands behind our right thigh and interlocking our fingers just above the knee. And we're going to exhale, straighten, trying to keep our back as straight as we can. Inhale, bend, bringing our knee towards our body. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Placing your right leg down, bending your left knee, interlocking your fingers behind your left thigh, just above the knee. And again, exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Try to keep your back as straight as you can, so try not to hunch forward like this. Try to sit up as straight as you can. Just keep on going at your pace. With your breath, trying to match the length of the movement with the length of your breath. Okay, and straighten your left leg, place your left leg down. We're now going to practice that half butterfly stretch, starting with our right leg, so bending your right knee, bring your right foot either onto the top of your left thigh or the sole of your right foot onto the inside of your left thigh. Either way, we're going to support our right foot with our left hand. Use our right hand to just gently move our knee up and then push it down, trying to move with our breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale up, exhale down. Just keep on moving at your pace with your breath, slow and controlled. Okay, and now changing legs, so straightening your right leg, bending your left, supporting your left foot with your right hand, your left hand to move your knee up and down, coordinating movement with breath. Good. Okay, straightening out your left leg. Now we're going to come down and lay on our backs. I'm just going to, because I'm such a softie, I'm going to squeeze around my dog. My dog, Gypsy. Okay, so laying on your back, legs together. With your arms down by your side, palms facing into the mat. We're going to inhale and bring our right leg up as close to 90 degrees as we can. Trying to keep our legs straight, hold it there. And we're going to rotate our ankles. So imagine that you're drawing circles with your big toe. Try to make those circles as big as you can. Try to keep that leg as straight as you can and back the other way. Okay, now just a bit of toe bending. Scrunch your toes, straighten them out, try to bring them back, scrunch them, bring them back. Okay, now we're going to try to lower our leg as slowly as we can. Nice, slow movements. The lower you can lower it, the more benefit you will get. Good. Okay, the same now with the left leg. Inhale, bring it up as close to 90 degrees as you can, as straight as you can. And then rotating the ankle, drawing circles with your toes. Give me a good core workout at the same time as stretching your ankles, strengthening your ankles. And rotate back the other way. Good hamstring stretch as well, of course. Okay, now toe bending. Good, and now trying to bring your leg down as slowly as you can. Just nice, slow, controlled descent. Good. Okay, we're coming now towards the end of the session. We've got time to squeeze one more in. We're going to do bridge. So bending your knees, bring your heels towards your bottom if you have a mat, about the width of the mat. If you don't have a mat, so that your heels are just wider than your bottom. And arms down by your side with your palms facing into the mat. We're going to inhale and push our hips up towards the ceiling, coming up onto our shoulders. Try to push up as high as you can. If you're able to, you can bring your back and interlock your fingers and walk yourself a little bit further, your shoulders a little bit further in together, and push further up into the pose. And release your fingers, walk your shoulders a little bit further apart again, and slowly lower back down to the mat. Good. Okay, just hug your knees in towards your chest for a moment. Maybe bring your head up and rock from side to side. Good. Okay, and now it's time for a brief savasana. So bringing your legs straight, slightly apart. Let's let your toes hang out. Arms slightly out away from your body with your palms facing up to the ceiling. Close your eyes and just relax. Breathing slowly and deeply. reach your arms up overhead and stretch. Bend your knees, roll slowly to the side, and push yourself up to a seated position. That's the end of our session for this morning. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you have a lovely day. I will be back tomorrow at the same time, 8:30 GMT +1. Take care, people. Bye.